Hello, everybody. Welcome back to race 9 of the Hunger Games series. Man, it's been an intense first 8 races of this series, so let's begin. Next race, Nerf 18 will go back for the next couple races. Birds for Life and Tony Myers runs away from the cornucopia. Roddy Fenn 2015 stays at the cornucopia for resources. Drimmick Smith, NASCAR Extra, runs away from the cornucopia. Larson Big Fan 5 takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Jana 48 grabs the backpack and retreats. Carmen Vega runs away from the cornucopia. Ian Perez 48 takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Dana Knutson runs away from the cornucopia as Austin Winter finally gets past day 1 without dying. The first person not to get killed finally. 2 races in a row. It's bad luck for Austin Winter, but finally he doesn't have it anymore, hopefully. The Super Squad, Logosty and Jason Jacoby work together for to get as many supplies as possible. Skylanders Gamer YouTube runs away from the cornucopia as well with our Series 38. 2002 Bubbles steps off his podium and too soon and blows up. Ha 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 ha. Jackal Productions runs away from the cornucopia. Sportsfan 9 grabs the shield leaning on the cornucopia. Fenton Esco 24 scares Jonathan Gate away from the cornucopia. AM24 pushes Noah Sewell off a cliff during a knife fight. Noah Sewell accidentally steps on a landmine. Ha ha ha. Paul Nixon and Southeast Captures runs away from the cornucopia. Northside 9 spears Friday 13 and Adam, and Joseph Lombard finds a canteen full of water. NASCAR Army grabs a shovel. Dwayne Smith receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Unknown to Q48 runs away from the cornucopia. Sit Up Brownie grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. And Preston Racing runs away from the cornucopia. Oh my goodness. AM24 attacks Fenton 24, but he managed to escape. Ian Perez 48 constructs Jack Lagosti. Dwayne Smith Southeast Cupsies and Sport 9 hunt for the tribes. NASCAR Army constructs a shack. Skylanders Game YouTuber steals from Ferrari Fan 2015 while he isn't looking. Paul Nixon thinks about home. Birds for Life questions their sanity. Austin Windrick receives an explosive from an non-sponsor. Joseph Lombard, Jason Jacoby, Sita Browning, and Jonathan Gate raid Jana 48's camp while he's hunting. Northside 9 receives clean water from a non-sponsor. R3 tends to Tony Myers' wounds. Drimmick Smith and Danner Knutson work together for the day. The Super Squad, Press Racing, Carmen Vega, NASCAR Extra, and Jacobo Productions hunt for the tribes. Unloaded Q48 steals from Larson Big Fan 5 while he's looking, and Motorsports Fan 17 makes a slingshot. 5 deaths. Oh my goodness. Motorsports Fan 17 lets Birds for Life into his shelter. Southeast Cupsies convinces Jana 48 to snuggle with him. Phantom NASCAR 24 is awoken by nightmares. Jonathan Gata receives medical supplies from an unsponsored. Lagosti begs for Dwayne Smith to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Lagosti. R3 passes out from exhaustion. Ha ha ha. Dinner Knutson is unable to start fires, sleeps on Warmth. Sports 9 claims a tree to rest. Joseph Lombard receives an explosive from an unsponsor. Press Racing receives medical supplies from an unsponsor. Unloaded Q48 and Northside 9 talk about the tribe still alive as well with Shit Brownie and Skylanders Game YouTube. NASCAR Extra quietly hums about little boys. Jason Jacoby tries to raise affection. Drimmick Smith receives an explosive from an unsponsor. NASCAR Army sees a fire but stays in. AM24 sets up camp for the night. Tony Myers convinces the Super Squad to snuggle with him. Rowdy Fan 2015 stays awake all night. Austin Windrick attacks Jacob Productions, but Ian Perez 40 protects him, killing Austin Windrick. Man, Austin Windrick has had bad luck the last 3 races, but at least he didn't get eliminated like the first round. Sorry, I had to burp there. Carmen Vega, Larson Big Fan 5, and Paul Nixon sleep in shifts. Oh my goodness. Motorsports Fan 17 tries to sleep for the entire day. R Series 88 and Rowdy Fan 2015 split the search for resources. NASCAR Extra runs away from Cita Brownie. Northside 9 searches for a water source. Fender Let's Go 24 makes a slingshot. Larson Big Fan 5 collects fruit from a tree. Dinner Nuts intends to Skylanders Game YouTube's wound. Press Racing thinks about home. Jack Productions pricked by thorns of picking berries. Jonathan Gator, NASCAR Army, and Jason Jacoby hunt for the tribes. AM24 runs away from Ian Press 48. The Super Squad pushes Tony Myers off the cliff during a knife fight. Ha ha ha, get wrecked. Joseph Lombard injures himself. Good. Paul Nixon steals from Jaina 48 while he's looking under Q48 constructs shack. The Southeast Cup Series forces Dwayne Smith to kill Carmen Vega. Drew Smith he refuses to kill, so Southeast Cup Series kills him instead. No, they'll kill Carmen Vega. Birds for Life collects fruit from a tree. Sportsman 9 makes a wind spear. 4 deaths. Ian Perez 48 receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Dan Knutson receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Drew Smith and Carmen Vega receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Joseph Lombard is awoken by nightmares. Good. Ha ha ha. Skylar's game YouTube destroys the Super Squad's supplies while he's asleep. That's also hard racing that he killed Tony Myers' the Super Squad. Southeast Cup Series stays awake all night. Birds for Life cooks fruit for putting his fire out. Jana 48 is awoken by nightmares. NASCAR Army, Drew Smith, and Motorsports Fan 17 cheerfully sing songs together. AM24 defeats Phantom NASCAR 24 in a fight but spares his life. Nat Paul Nixon fends Jason Jacoby, Jack Reductions, and Larson Big Fan 5 away from his fire. Unloaded two pedophiles, Unloaded Q48, and NASCAR Extra run into each other and decide to choose for that. I'm talking about Unloaded Q48 and NASCAR Extra. R-Series City tries to freeze affection. Sports Fan 9 destroys Jonathan Geddes' supplies while he's asleep. Preston Racing tends to his wounds. Ready Fan 2015 passes out from exhaustion. Sitter Brownings receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Northside 9 looks at the night sky. Okay, Birds for Life makes a wind spear. AM24 goes hunting. Southeast Cup Series discovers a river. Skylar's Game YouTube receives a hatchet from an unsponsored. Sitter Browning and Carmen Vega work together for the day. Larson Big Fan 5 shoots a poisonous blow dart in the Sportsman 9's neck, slowly killing him. Paul Nixon receives fresh fruit from an unsponsored. NASCAR Extra and Jonathan Gate hunt for the tribes. Dan Knutson runs away from Ian Perez 48. Jason Jacoby. Unloaded Key 48. Phantom NASCAR 24. And Motorsports Fan 17 raid. Jack Productions Camp while he's hunting. Northside 9 receives an express from an unsponsor. Express Racing receives a hatch from an unsponsor. R-Series 88 poisons Jana 48's drink. He drinks it and dies. That is not hard racing. That's just straight up dirty driving there from R-Series 88. Joseph Lombard accidentally steps on a landmine. Ha ha ha. Get wrecked, bitch. NASCAR Extra tries to spearfish with a trident. Drew Smith begs for Rowdy Fan 2015 to kill him, refuses keeping Drew Smith alive, and the Super Squad discovers a river. 3 deaths. Birds for Life catches RC Racer 88 off guard and kills him. Skylar's Game YouTube attempts to... That's hard racing there for Birds for Life. Skylar's Game YouTube attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Jason Jacoby kills AM24 as he tries to run. That is not hard racing. That's just straight up dirty driving there from Jason Jacoby. Drew Smith receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Southeast Cup Series and Carmen Vega tell each other ghost stories about them. Tell stories about themselves to each other. Motorsports Fan 70 screams for help. Rowdy Fan 2015 attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Press Racing is unable to start a fire and sleeps on warmth. Northside 9 and Larson Big Fan 5 huddle for warmth. Ian Press 40, Jonathan Gate and the Super Squad get into a fight. Ian Press 40 literally kills them both. Jacob Reductions pass over from exhaustion. NASCAR Unloaded Q40 thinks about home. Dinner Nuts and goes to sleep. NASCAR Extra, Phantom NASCAR 24 talk about the tribe still alive. Paul Nixon dies of insanity. NASCAR Army tries to sing himself to sleep, and Sitter Brownie dies from hunger. Oh my goodness. NASCAR Army tends to Phantom NASCAR 24's wounds. Motorsports Fan 17 tries to sleep for the entire day. Skylar's Game YouTube and Rowdy Fan 2015 work together for the day. Dinner Nuts and Fishes. NASCAR Extra travels to higher ground. Jason Jacoby chases Jacob Productions. Ian Perez 48 pushes Drew Smith off a cliff during a knife fight. Carmen Vega questions his sanity. Good. Southeast Cup Series discovers a river. Birds for Life questions his sanity. Unloaded Q48 and Northside 9 work hunt for the tribes. Press Racing runs away from Larson Big Fan 5. 7 deaths. Okay, Unloaded Q48 goes to sleep, hopefully never wake up. Carmen Vega quietly hums Jack Productions and lets Larson Big Fan 5 into a shelter. Unloaded Ian Perez 48, Skylar's Game YouTube, Rowdy Fan 2015, and NASCAR Extra sleep and chips. Press Racing and NASCAR Army quietly hums. Motorsports Fan 17 is unable to start a fire, sleeps on warmth. Southeast Cup Street starts a fire. Jason Jacoby and Dinner Nuts talk about the tribe still alive. Fantasco 24 tries to sing himself to sleep. Birds for Life quietly hums. And Northside 9 receives milk supplies from an unknown sponsor. Jason Jacoby collects fruit from a tree. Dinner Nuts hunts for the tribes. NASCAR Army stalks Northside 9. Ian Perez 48. Camouflages himself in the bushes. Birds for Life fishes. Motorsports Fan 17 and Fantasco 24 hunt for the tribes. Skylanders Game YouTube. Pick flowers. Carmen Vega sees smoke in distance. Possessed to investigate. Unloaded Cube 48. Collects fruit from a tree. Jackpot Productions receives milk supplies from an unknown sponsor. Larson Big Fan 5 chases NASCAR Extra. Ratty Fan 2015 discovers a river. Southeast Cup hunts for other tribes. And Press Racing fishes. No deaths. NASCAR Army, Birds for Life, and Dinner Nuts and Sleeping Shifts, Jackal Reductions, Passed Out from Exhaustion, NASCAR Extra starts a fire, Skylanders Game YouTube, and Carmen Vega tell each other ghost stories, tell stories about themselves to each other. Motorsports Fan 17, Taints, Press Racing's food killing him. That is no hard racing. Not just straight up dirty driving there from Motorsports Fan 17. Unloaded Cube 48 receives an explosive from unknown sponsor. Ready Fan 2015 and Southeast Cup Series hold hands. Jason Jacoby bashes Northside 9's head against a rock several times. That is not hard racing. That's just straight up dirty driving there from Jason Jacoby. And Ian Perez 40 is unable to start a fire, sleeps on warmth. Larson Big Fan 5 loses sight of where he is, and Fantasco 24 goes to sleep. Oh my goodness. And NASCAR Army and Jackpot Productions hunt for other tribes. Southeast Cup Series tends to Jason Jacoby's wounds. Darren Hudson receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Carmen Vega, NASCAR Extra goes split up to search for resources. Unloaded Cube 48 chases Skylanders Game YouTube. Birds for Life defeats Ratty Fan 2015 in a fight with Spitz Life. Ian Perez 48 overhears Motorsports Fan 17 and Larson Big Fan 5 talk in the distance. And Fantasco 24 searches for a water source. 2 deaths. Dinner Nuts and passed off from exhaustion. Larson Big Fan 5 destroys Jason Jacoby's supplies while he's asleep. Carmen Vega, Birds for Life, and Southeast Cups discuss the games what might happen in the morning. Ratty Fan 2015 kills NASCAR Army while he's sleeping. Good. Motorsports Fan 17, Ian Perez 48, and Jack Productions sleeping shifts. Unloaded Q48 defeats Fantasco 24 in a fight with Spitz Life. That's because he's weak. NASCAR Extra cries himself to sleep. And Skylanders Game YouTube falls with a fit and dies. Ian Press 48 picks flowers. Rowdy Fan 2015 travels to higher ground. Dinner Nuts and tries spearfish with a trident. Birds for Life. Motorsports Fan 17. Jason Jacoby and Unloaded Q48 raid NASCAR Extras camp while he's hunting. Carmen Vega strangles Larson Big Fan 5s after engaging in a fist fight. Southeast Cup searches for firewood. Jacob Productions bashes Fantastic 24's head against a rock several times. That's not hard racing from Carmen Vega at all. 4 deaths. Birds for Life screams for help. NASCAR Extra passes out from exhaustion. Motorsports Fan 17 looks at the night sky. Southeast Cup and Carmen Vega tell each other ghost stories, tell stories about themselves to each other. Jason Jacoby, Dinner Nuts, and Jacob Productions, and Unloaded Q48 sleeping shifts. Rowdy Fan 2015 severely injures Ian Pros 48 and leaves him to die. Birds for Life, Jackpot Productions, and Motorsports Fan 17 confront each other but grab what they want to slowly to avoid conflict. NASCAR Extra, Carmen Vega and Dinner Nuts decide not to go to the feast. Jason Jacoby, Rowdy Fan 2015, and Unloaded Q48 get in a fight. Jason Jacoby temporarily kills them both, and Southeast Cup Series falls in a frozen lake and drowns. Carmen Vega stabs Birds for Life with a tree branch. Jason Jacoby accidentally steps on a landmine. That's not hard racing for Carmen Vega. Jacob Productions discovers a river. Dinner Nuts and camouflages himself in the bushes. NASCAR Extra just stabs Motorsports Fan 17 while his back is turned. 7 deaths. Dinner Nuts attends to his wounds. Carmen Vega begs for Jack Productions to kill him, refuses keeping Carmen Vega alive, and NASCAR Extra screams for help. Carmen Vega kills NASCAR Extra with his own weapon. Dinner Nuts questions sanity. Jack Productions searches for firewood. 1 death. Carmen Vega and Jack Productions sleep in shifts. Dinner Nuts tries to sing himself to sleep. Jack Productions and Dinner Nuts and work together for the day. Carmen Vega practices archery. No deaths. Carmen Vega shoots an arrow into Jack Productions' head. No! That is a hard racing. Dinner Nuts cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide, so Carmen Vega's won. No! Mickey Mouse win. Boo! Are you kidding me? Ian Perez 48 got the most kills award. Here's the results. See you in race 10. Boo, Carmen Vega. Mickey Mouse win. Anyways, peace. Catch you in the next video. Peace.